So I was never like a big person that was like huge into fashion or anything. I had an uncle that did architecture, so I always credit him with my creative abilities. So he would get me like cars and stuff like that. So I would paint a lot of cars as a kid and things like that, like little toy models and stuff. And so when I moved here, I remember that summer, 99, I went to, like I said, I did not want to be here. So as soon as school was over, I went to Fayetteville. I went right to Fayetteville. And so I was in Fayetteville for the summer. I used to get the Source magazine. So you remember in the back of the Source magazines, they used to always have like the graffiti section in the back of the Source. So at this point, I'm with my grandparents in Fayetteville, so it's mad whack. So I'm getting the Source magazine, and I'm just to buy time, I'm like redrawing the graffiti that's in the back of the Source magazine, color pencils and stuff. So by the time I come back for school, the person that I credit, like Andre, like Dre is the one person. So the kid I used to go to school with, his name was Dre, and Dre was from. Remember when I got here, it was the uptown, downtown beefs and all that. It was the Saginaw, John Hanson beefs. Like I was here for that. You know what I mean? When John Hanson was still around, and so I remember like Dre had a stutter, but like Dre didn't care that he had a stutter. Nobody was gonna make fun of Dre for having a stutter because Dre had hands and Dre didn't care. So I remember Dre. I was just playing around throughout the summer, like, and then I remember in the back of the Source up this way, they used to have like t-shirt companies and stuff. We'll put their t-shirts in the back. It used to be like the glow in the dark dude with basketball joints like that. And so I remember going to Michael's, getting some white fabric paint, getting a t-shirt, and I made Dre a tee. And it was a Jack in the Box coming out of the Jack in the Box, and at the bottom it said Stutter Box. And so made this for Dre. Dre wore it to school. And everybody's like, yo, who made that? Why they made you that joint? Oh, yeah, so did that joint. It did. And so from there, people started being like, yo, do this on a shirt for me. Do this on a shirt for me. And so, like, I still had pictures, like actual pictures. Like, back in the day, you had to roll them joints, take the roll, go get developed. Like, so yes, I have like actual pictures from, and then people even now will like send me stuff on like Facebook and stuff like, hey, so I still got the joint from high school. And so I started just doing stuff with fabric paint. People want their name on a shirt, they want glitter, they want puff paint. I'm doing all that. You know what I'm saying? Right out the crib. And so throughout high school, that's pretty much how I made money throughout high school. But I didn't look at it as like a business. I just looked at it as kind of like, oh yeah, I'm just doing this. I didn't know it could turn into like this. You know what I mean? So I would say by the time high school was done is when I kind of started thinking about like, okay, Icon Nation as a business, but still didn't know what it was going to be as a brand. Because at one point, like I laugh about it now, it's like I was just doing stuff. And you kind of know, like, I'm pretty sure you probably did it too when you started writing and stuff. So I'm gonna write about this. I'm gonna write about this. I'm just writing. I don't even necessarily know what to focus in on and say this is the thing that I do. And so for me, with Icon, it was that I didn't necessarily know what I want to do. It's just like, oh, I'm gonna do a hat, I'm gonna do a shirt. No continuity, no anything, but I'm doing something though. And then some years go by, and then that's kind of when it becomes a thing to where I start focusing on the branding of Icon Nation. Like, what is Icon Nation? What is the brand? What do we want to push? You know what I mean? And to where me and Christian and us started to like hone in. And you know, figure things out, and then that's where you get, you know, what you see today, which is, you know, a more refined version of what started out as just like paint on shirts. You can get it at iconnation.com. That's ICONNATN.com. Follow us on all social media. You know what I mean? We just did a giveaway for Christmas. You know what I mean? Somebody got a free jacket for Christmas. So yeah. Man, I think the future is bright. Like, I think when it comes to Icon Nation, this year was a year of us really like catching our stride. So we released like our Lettermans this year. shorts. We released just products that we've been talking about, you know what I mean, for a while. And this was a year of us putting it out to where like next year is about to be like crazy. Yeah. So if you tapped in with us, thank you to everybody who already copped the Letterman. Like, man, we appreciate it. Like, the love has been there, especially with us adding a product that we knew was going to be a higher price product. You know, we kind of were like, we didn't know where that was going to be with our followers, but the support has been there like crazy. So, you know, we definitely appreciate that. We got a lot of stuff coming next year. Like, we'll be tapping in with Out 40 to let y'all know what's popping next year. As far as with Stitch Early, this is probably like the most excited I've been in a while, like with the music, some features that I've already done. This year, being able to do the feature with Isaiah, being able to do the Out 40 feature. Those were kind of like the two records that I did this year that like were amazing. So I'm excited for next year and just stuff that I already have lined up. That once it's ready, Kiki, you know I'll tap in with you like once it's ready. So yeah, it's bright.
Hope so.
Yo.
What did the jacket say? Like, what's the statement that's on the jacket?
What is it?
While I'm in the world, I am the light.
From somewhere?
So while I am in the world, I'm the light of the world is a scripture.
Okay.
And then it just says our tagline, which is have faith, dream big, inspire all, the chosen few.
Whatever, yo. People say you play favorites.
Explain.
Such as?
Like, what do you mean?
Isaiah winning a giveaway.
I mean, if he know, he know.
It's just favoritism.
Everybody who wants something, I know.
So you don't have any favorites?
Nah.